Hi there guys and welcome back to episode number 14 of Once Upon a Time in Blackpool. I'm your host, the one and only Tom Smith, here on FM 303, and as you can see on screen and as you can see in the show title, the shutters are up on the shop. We are back in business. The consortium that came in to buy the club, luckily for us, have pulled out. They pulled out on Sunday the 13th of January, so only lost half the transfer window. So Simon Sadler has thanked us for waiting and holding, and now of course that means our transfer embargo has been lifted and we can now operate in the transfer market. And it's been 5 days since, and we have been operating in the transfer market. We've confirmed one new signing in the doors, and we have moved one player on, and we've also done some work when it comes to bringing in players for next season. And I've also probably got about 6 other offers that are literally about to be sorted one way or the other as well. So it is exciting times. It is looking like we can now push forward. Just before I get to who we've brought in and who we've moved on, I just want to quickly show you my training week in review. It's the first time this season that I've managed to get no bad performances in training this week, which is something I really look for. I do offer out a lot of criticism in this category when it's red and when there is the option to do so, and I do offer out praise. It's at the point now where everyone's been performing very well in around the 7s to 8s and 9s. Oliver Turton's normally at the top of the list. He's wonderful. I can't even praise him anymore because I praise him that much. And you look at the tactical familiarity as well. The training loads average is what you need at this level, because any more than that you will knacker your players out. So yeah, this is something which is very encouraging for me and a real good step forward, and just shows how we got the right characters in the team as well now. Right, so on to the interesting stuff, the transfers. And as you can see, I've set it to the date at the top, and we got one in and one out. Let's quickly do the one out. Ryan Edwards has gone out to Southend on loan to the end of the season. Southend are not really a direct rival of ours in the league. He can't play against us, obviously. As you can see now, we've decided over the course of this season he is surplus to requirements. Bear in mind the quality we now brought in is more his pace, I think. He has got some good mentals, and he'll do a good job down at Southend. We could only move him on loan, but they're paying his 1,400 weekend wages, which is really helpful. Obviously, it gives us a bit more to play with. So yeah, a decent move for him. Hopefully, they'll move him on as well in the summer for some money. Liam Feeney has also gone to Hibernian, as we knew before. Cam Guy-Hart. So we got rid of a few of these players as well for a bit of money. So our bank balance as well is also looking a lot better. If I quickly look here, yeah, it's out of the red now, and we can still use some of this, of course, to bring players in now. So it's looking a lot more better. But let's get to the guy we brought in. As you can see, we spent £10,000. He's come from Olahens, which is in Serie D in Portugal. We've been out there having a look around, and he's called Lelico, if I can pronounce that correctly. Leleco will go for, and as you can see here, he's decent. I mean, he's classified as a backup player. He's only on 2,000 a week from Cape Verde. He's 28 years old. He's had 7 caps for them internationally. He's worth about 100,000. Beginning number 20 shirt for the rest of the campaign. And yeah, do you know what? It's the free kick taking, the backup option for that. He's only one off Pachenko. It's the long shots of 13. It's the passing of 14, and he's an option to play in the hole. And bearing in mind, we're thinking, okay, long term we're going to be losing Kaputska. We're going to lose Kaputska, we're going to lose Palm, we're going to lose Kane and Kent. We need to start thinking who can we replace them with long term. And okay, his current ability and potential ability aren't the best, but I think his stats dictate beyond that. His physicals aren't the best, to be frank. He's not the biggest bloke, but we can have him in that hole, and he can do the unlocking of the key as such into the box, and creating the opportunities. So I'm really happy with him, and we've got about 4 or 5 other offers in, so as soon as they come through, we'll keep you in the loop on that as well. Alright. One more quick thing before we get to the big Bristol Rovers game we got today in Sky Bet League 1. We have done what we've been threatening for quite a few episodes now. We have gone into our set piece work. I was feeling our corners were either going to the near post and being intercepted, or going to the far post and not being much of a challenge. So I've decided to add a short corner option on the right to us, as you can see here. So what I've done is I've brought in the AMC, probably Kaputska or Palmer, to offer off a layoff option, hopefully to bring some of the players out. And then I've crowded the box a bit more with the centre halves and the striker there at the far post, to try and create a better goal scoring opportunity for us. On the left, I've had a little tweak as well. I've just moved some of these roles around a bit, brought another player forward here, and tweaked who is in what position. Tried to put the long range strikers outside the box rather than trying to head the ball in as well, because a lot of the time, like I said with Lecco, the AMC for us is going to be a smaller chap who is someone who's going to unlock the key physically, with his feet, his quick feet work. So consequently, in the box, he's not going to serve much purpose. So let's get him on the outside, ready to pick up that loose ball and see if we can cause some trouble with that. But anyway, let's get to Bristol Rovers. Big game. So yeah, we've got Bristol Rovers today. We'll get to the team in a minute. Let's quickly take you through the goal rush. We had Lincoln away, which as you can see, it was a 1-1 draw at Sincil Bank. We'll watch the goals here. I can't remember them because I've had a little bit of a break. Boswick got a penalty on 27 minutes. I do remember that now because it was a bit dodgy. The game was deceptively even. Lincoln are a tough team for 14th in the league. Like again, you see with the stats, we did generally have possession. We did have the shots. They dispatched the penalty comfortably there. Just before half time, luckily, once again, we saw an upsurge in our performance. Kaputska again, look at his positioning and what a strike from distance. Unbelievable. That's what he did to get the winner against Bolton. That is what he is very good at. He's been superb at that, Kaputska, just getting us that goal. We really needed it. But yeah, so we'll take it and move on. Key movements from Kane, they're very important as well. Overall decent. We managed to rest a couple as well, so we can't moan too much with that. We'll come back here, and Bury at home, a team obviously not having a good season. I'm pretty sure they're bottom or very much near there. We won 3-0. It was incredibly comfortable here, as you can see from the stats, the shots on target, the possession, everything was up there. We went for a slightly stronger team, except we did put Anderton in at left back to give Boller a rest, ready for the Bristol Rovers game. This time of year, especially around January, there's always a lot going on. Is this even working? I clicked it. Oh my word. Technical issues, my apologies. There we go. Generate match report. Right. So we'll get to the goals now quickly. Actually, Thompson and Palmer had great games in this one. Thompson on the left really played superbly. D'Alfonso with a header there from a corner. And Palmer now up to Kai. This was all in the first half. First half now, Jordan Thompson from distance over the keeper into the top right. One of our goal of the season candidates. Second half penalty from Palmer to finish it off here. Blackpool 3, Bury 0. Should have scored a boatload more. Could have been 4 or 5. But we'll take it and move on in the league. Keeps us top of the league. As you can see, 28 games, 18 wins, 4 draws, 6 losses, 58 points. You know, we are 5 points clear. Bristol Rovers in third, who we are playing right now. Right, and here's the teams then at Bloomfield Road. We've got Anik, Turton, Prochenko, Tilt and Boller, our usual back group of players. Kai Spearing. Virtue's come in for Kane today, who's got a knock. He's not fit. And to be fair, he is long-term, obviously, the player will be playing over Kane, despite his performances this season, because he's actually under contract for us. Decent average rating as well. Kent comes in on the left with Kaputska going in the hole, because also Palmer's got a knock. D'Alfonso up front. And new signing Leleko comes in on the bench. Thompson, who had a great game last time out, is also on the bench. We'll probably look to include him a bit more going forward, because he is young and improving. Right, Bristol Rovers, same formation. Yakula in goal. Partington, Adebero, Davies, Craig, Bennett, Sercombe, Clark, Holmes, Dennis, Charsley, the guy on loan from Everton, who's a top player at that level, and Obafemi as well, who's a quick, dangerous striker on loan from Southampton. Dressing room now. Can we tell them to pick off? Yes, we can. Right, we're going to pick off where we left off last time. A lot of motivation coming through there. I do like, as you know, to assertively do some other bits as well here, just to try and get that encouragement going. Come on, lads. Positive atmosphere is good. We kick off here for the massive Bristol Rovers game at home. This is the game of the season for us. We're actually going to zoom in a bit. I realise I could have zoomed in. It might make it a bit easier for us to see what's going on here. Anyway, can we do something here? A lot of expectant fans at Bloomfield Road. Throw in now. Ball comes in. Virtue on the outside now. Can he get his strike away? He can. And it goes wide on the right-hand side. Maybe Kane would have got that on target. But anyway, we move forward here. Bristol Rovers had a set piece, but D'Alfonso now can launch a counter-attack. He finds Kaputska. Can Kaputska find the ball? He can down the flank. Turton, though, it overruns him, sadly. That is the danger on the counter we possess. Holmes Dennis now with a free kick. Holmes Dennis. Sounds like some sort of Thai sort of religious meditation practice there, where I say it. Right. Goal kick now. Partington comes forward here for Bristol Rovers over the halfway line. A very competitive team, as we know. A very decent team. Boller with the good clearing header there to Virtue. 1-2. Kent now down. Oh, goodness me. Bad ball there. Bit bitty this game. Now both teams kind of know each other's danger here. Prochenko with a clearing header. Kent now into Virtue. The highlight is very scrappy. Kaputska, we're trying to find a way through the hole. D'Alfonso takes it down well and gets a strike away. Goes over the crossbar to the right hand side. Both teams have had 3 shots here each. None of them on target. Both sort of peppering each other from distance. Looking from long range. Turton now on the right hand side trying to link up with Karki. D'Alfonso's found Virtue. He's got a chance. Kent with the strike. Good save from the Bristol Rovers goalkeeper. Corner now to Blackpool here early doors. Kent to take. Plays it across. Oh, Kai pushed the player there. They both came together there. Looked like it could have gone either way, but it has gone the Bristol Rovers way. Kaputska's inception there was superb as he completely mugged the Bristol Rovers man. We look a bit sharper here. Kai's in. Virtue with the goal. He has been unbelievable. He is literally looking at Herbie Kane and going, you set the bar, my friend. I'm going to limbo my way right under it. Matthew Virtue, 4th goal of the season. What a ball here. What a play for Blackpool. Look at the way we come forward with passion. 4 players looking to get on the end of it. When you got 4 there and 2 Bristol Rovers players, look at them all stood there. They've got no chance. They know it. We've absolutely done them here. It's 1-0 at Bloomfield Road. Oh, I'd love a second before half time. Come on, boys. We're on the sideline here. Actually, I'm going to encourage them actually at this point. Let's have a quick bit of demand more here just for half time. We really want to prove that we're going to make a statement in this league now, especially if we get to January. It makes us look attractive to clubs as well. Prochenko with a free kick. Oh, he's due another one. Off the wall. Kaputska now plays it back up to Prochenko. Down to Kaputska again. Tilt. We lose the highlight here as we head to half time. Good first half. You know, it was very bitty at the start, but we did eventually start to assert our dominance. The counter-attack really worked well for us. Don't get complacent. Yes, they all gain focus. When you first start doing that, you'll get 1 or 2 reds, as we've seen before. But now I've done it a few times and got past that. They now expect me to be a bit more that way as a manager. They know what I'm going to say. They know the standard. We end the team talk and we start the second half here. Another massive 45 minutes in our season. You think we're 5 points clear of them already in 3rd place. We win this, we will get 8 points clear. They will get nothing today. Big 45. Come on, Blackpool. Turton goes in the book here early doors, which is not ideal, but we've got Nottingham on the bench. Turton, of course, has had a red card already this season, so if he does get a red in this, I will be fining him a week's wages, because that's the 2nd time. First time I let you off, 2nd time you've had it, mate. Mark Boller's now gone in the book as well. I'm going to start considering some changes here. We have got some more games coming up. Kaputska and Delfonso are playing well, but the stats are dropping a bit now. Perhaps it's time. Yeah, I think it's time to introduce a new man. Bartosz Kaputska off here for Leleko, who comes on in the hole. Let's see how he gets on. We'll keep him with Delfonso, see if they can form a bit of a partnership. Let's get Turton off because my trust in him when it comes to bookings is a little bit suspect. Nottingham on at right back. Right, here we go here. 2 changes. We got half an hour of the game to go. Yellow card for spearing. Because we're going quite hard still, you will get these, you know, but, you know, that's the way I want to play. I want to try and win the ball in a harder fashion. We've not had that many red cards. I think it was 1 or 2 this season. You know, so really you've got to say on the balance of what we're looking to do, it is working. Very quiet second half here. There's nothing really happening. I think Bristol Rovers are kind of packed up here. Right, finally got a chance with 15 minutes to go. Spearing down to Virtue. He's got all the space. Gets the strike away. Could have got his 2nd of the game to flex off. A lot of space there from the box-to-box players in this game at the moment. Right, cleared away low by Bristol Rovers now. Can they do something here? They could mug us here. They're that sort of team. They've got the quality. Spearing there with a good tackle. I think he'll be coming off low because he does dive in a bit. Clark up to Leahy now. He's come on for Rovers. Craig on the left-hand side down to Barrett who gets the long strike away. Luckily, doesn't cause any problems at all. I'm going to get Spearing off here because I saw that tackle go in and I was a bit concerned. Get Thompson on. He's very versatile. He's only 20 years old. He's better on the left wing, but he can play that ball winner. He's got like a 10 tackling and 11 marking. It'll do for the last 5 minutes, hopefully. Come on, boys. I'm going to encourage them for the last 5 because this is where you can lose your concentration a bit, get a bit apprehensive, and look, now we've changed them to focused, so hopefully that will see us through here. Virtue goes in the book. We're getting really scrappy here. We have to hold on. We've just got added time coming up now as Bristol Rovers come forward. Lee Heaver strike from distance off the post and Obafemi scored. Luckily, though, it has been disallowed for offside. Let's see this again now. He was stood offside. He was offside. Yep, and that does... Oh, thank God for that. Leahy's strike. And Anik was a... Oh, goodness me, Anik. He just sort of fell over in sympathy afterwards. Oh, the ball's hit the post. I better make an effort. We need a new goalkeeper next season. I mean, you know, he's not been bad, but he's had a couple of major faffs, really. Anyway, now, last seconds of the game. Nottingham with the throw into Kalaki. It comes back up. The full-time whistle goes. A solid 1-0 win against Bristol Rovers. What a season we are having here. Let's go to the dressing room. Oh, I'm just going to say well done. Well done, boys. I mean, nothing too extravagant. Just a decent, solid overall team performance. You know, you do enough. And we've got Gillingham away next to in 8th place and then Middlesbrough in the FA Cup. But yeah, it's beautiful. What a result. Puts us 8 points clear of 3rd place after 29 games. Unbelievable. And of course, the top 2 go up automatically here. So we are really motoring now. We're looking something. Peter didn't see much of Leleko in his debut, but it's nice that he's got his first run out here. Got the post-match press conference. We're going to attend today. Let's have a quick talk. I'm very pleased to still maintain they play excellent football. Yeah, they do. They're a very solid team. You can see Bristol Rovers are very similar to us in what they do, actually, and we've probably just got the slight better bit of quality. So fair play to us. Shows they got stuck in. That's kind of what we do with the yellow cards. No, we're not looking for yellow cards. We're just looking to, be a bit mean. It's a great achievement to have Nathan 175 appearances. He's really played well this year as well. He's done a decent job. Yeah, I think that's right. Actually, I think because we get into teams, it does make a difference. I believe. Yeah, pass success rate. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We want to play it. We're trying to, like I said before, with the attacking playmaker, get into the key and try and do something there. And yeah, we'll go out to the League One table. Wonderful stuff. Actually, on the player stats, have a quick look. Because Putzka's joint third at the moment, or joint second technically, with 9. Player of the match, Herbie Kane's got 5. Clean sheets, Annex up there with Bierkowski of Ipswich with 13 each. Oh, it's wonderful stuff, really, isn't it? I mean, it's better than what we could have looked at. If you think this is episode number 14, and in the Leicester save last time, we were gone by episode 13. So it's a wonderful step in the right direction anyway. Let's go to the schedule, see what we're going to do next anyway. Right, we'll goal rush Gillingham away and we'll come back for the TV tie at home. It's a TV tie as well. Could be a bit more money for us. Now I can't even click on it. Sunday the 27th, home, FA Cup 4th round tie against Middlesbrough. Can we beat Middlesbrough? Because at the moment, they ain't doing so well either. We knocked out Barnsley pretty easily in a similar fashion to the last game. They are 22nd now. They've dropped even further. Look, Middlesbrough are in big trouble. Only won 3 games all season. Oh, my word. We could make the FA Cup 5th round. Let's see what happens. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, and also, let's not forget before I say goodbye, there's a lot more transfers coming your way as well. One in. Let's see what happens next episode. We've got some transfers coming. So Middlesbrough and transfers. See you next time, episode 15. Thank you very much for watching this chaotic series. And thank God the transfer embargo is officially over. The shops are open, baby. Goodbye.